will be a drive where the Giants are thinking about what could have been. And here's what was going on after that run. And again, it's Beckham and Norman downfield. Beckham walks off with his helmet off, and there's still not a flag down on the turf. Let's see how it got going.
Well, Josh Norman was on him. They gave a little bit of help, and it looked like Odell Beckham came back in and took a shot on Josh Norman, and you just don't know what all has happened on each of these plays. We saw on the first possession the scuffle that took place.
Even after the last play, these two are still going at it.
Well, the last two times we see there from Odell Beckham, and then on the previous scuffle that they had, I think that was initiated by Beckham as well, because he's been getting pounded on each time, and he's waiting for them now to throw a flag. He's trying to keep his cool, hand up inside the face mask, and if these officials would watch what's going on, they got to be real careful, the Giants do.
Down by 28. Here is Beckham. He's got his first catch of the day, and now Norman gets on top of him at the end of it. Beckham with a first down catch, and he is thrown to the ground by Norman. And there they go again, and there is a flag.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense number 13. 15-yard penalty. It'll be 1st and 10 after enforcement.
So.
Here is 2nd and 15. Handoff is to Vereen, able to stay upright and picks up a first down. And there's Beckham again. What is going on? Have you seen a guy this thrown off his game before?
They ought to throw him out of the game, Joe, and they just might.
I mean, he's out of control.
Well, he's hurting his football team. He hurt him dropping the ball, and now he's hurt him with, multiple penalties already. We'll see what this flag is for.
He came flying in at the end of that play.
Yeah, and Tom Coughlin, he's not normally a coach that tolerates this either, so I would expect him to take action too.
And Norman is.
Well, they've been trying to calm him down each and every time.
Fouls on each team. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense number 13. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 24. The penalty's offset at the dead ball spot. First down.
So it's called against both, and Norman is trying to get calmed down. Watch the end of this play. That's not it. It's here. And they go head to head. Then Norman gets in with a knee into the head of Odell Beckham.
Well, this is embarrassing. It's embarrassing for Odell Beckham. It's embarrassing for the Giants. There's a shot. I mean, Josh Norman has owned him in this game, and when he hasn't been on him, someone else has. They haven't gotten him the football.
Manning. End zone. Touchdown, Beckham.
Beckham getting a step. That's a great job on 4th down and the game on the line.
Meanwhile, on the touchdown run, look at this between Norman and Beckham. And obviously it's going to get a lot more attention because of last year.
Seen Josh Norman now travel with him. Target. He's got to win on that route, and he gives up. And Beckham's headbutting equipment on the sidelines. He hits the kicking net, takes another shot to the head. He probably ought to avoid that stuff. But
for the Bruins, he stays in the block, and it's another completion to Odell Beckham. Knocked out of bounds by Xavier Rhodes at the 35-yard line.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 13, offense, for taunting. This is the first unsportsmanlike conduct of this type for number 13.
Behavior of last week. Ben McAdoo said he needs to be less of a distraction. A bullet thrown by Manning. Beckham almost welcoming the contact with Rhodes again. They pull Rhodes away on the Minnesota sideline, but Beckham needs to be careful, John. One more of those and he's gone.
And Minnesota takes their top corner out of the game. Near the sideline, I thought Beckham got away with offensive pass interference. Should have been offensive pass interference, and
Those two had words for each other after just about every play in the second quarter. Like you said, Beckham picked up an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. One more of those under the new rule, and he would be ejected from this game. A few of Beckham's teammates went over to him in the second quarter just to kind of make sure that he was keeping it together. And remember, head coach Ben McAdoo told us he wants Beckham to be passionate, but he also wants him to be in control of his emotions. I asked McAdoo if he was going to say anything to Beckham. All he would say is, we've got to cut down on the penalties.
Beckham got a block, got a couple of them. And this may be a flag. And then a kick by Beckham. Saying this game's got a chance to get ugly. It might get ugly right now. It is getting ugly right now. You can see this coming from a long time ago. We've had a kicker kick somebody in the face. We've had a couple of late hits out of bounds. That one a very late hit out of bounds by Alec Ogletree. And Odell Beckham Jr. didn't like it at all.
Well, when he was going to get off of the block, Alex Ogletree